The first time you probably see them, you think, oh, maybe I shouldn't be here, but they're totally harmless. They're just puppies.
They're basically the Labradors of the ocean, is what I tell people. Being the Labradors of the ocean, you know a Labrador will bite. If you prod it enough, aggravate it enough, it will bite. Play with its food, it will bite. But on their own, they are very, very casual.
I've swum with them a lot, and yeah, by and large, they are reasonably easygoing animals. If you have a look at their teeth, they look quite formidable. They're long and thin. They're designed for eating fish, not people.
Divers believe grey nurse sharks are thriving off Shell Harbour. Local Craig Taylor has been diving here for decades.
You might see one or two, but they were not as prolific as what they are now. In fact, we have sharks there most of the year these days. Even in winter, there'll be one or two still hanging around, whereas we never used to see any, even in summer, in there.
Grey nurse sharks are listed as a critically endangered species. An estimated 2,000 remain in the wild. But could populations be on the up?
The numbers that have been thrown around are way too low, I believe. They're not as endangered as has been made out, but they still should be protected because they're such a friendly, relaxed animal.
I think they're thriving. I think they're making a comeback. Yeah, from the mass slaughter days of the late 60s, yeah, they're well on their way back.
However, experts say they remain under threat of extinction.
Even if you do see fluctuations, like an increase in the numbers of grey nurse sharks at particular aggregation sites, it's not necessarily an indication that the population at large is growing. It could just be a consequence of the seasonal movements up and down the coast. I think one of the take-home messages is that it's great to have that kind of information coming in from recreational divers. More and more, citizens involved in the scientific process are providing very useful information for the conservation of our threatened species. I think it's wonderful that we've got a large portion of the community that are very keen to conserve a shark. And it was only a few decades ago that anything that was shark-like with a pointy snout and sharp teeth was something that wouldn't have warranted much in the way of conservation at all.